Hello there guys, welcome back. This is Drift with U Squad Regens Southend United. Next up is the away game against Derby in the Premier League. Now we've got 2 games left and we've got a 10-point lead, so that makes sure we are champions. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate this game. I have selected a much weakened squad so that we have a fit team against Chelsea in the FA Cup final coming up next. So let's see how the boys get on here. We get a 1-1 draw, Gabrat coming off the bench to get an equaliser laid on there. Good stuff. So the next game up is the FA Cup final against Chelsea. Here are your kits. Okay, huge game at Wembley then. Going to be difficult up against Chelsea, they're an extremely strong team. But we beat them before. Hopefully we can beat them again here as well. It's a lovely sunny day. Should be great conditions for football. As you can see, Chelsea beating Newcastle in the semis 3-0. We beat Derby 3-0. So it's going to be a fairly even game, you'd think. And there is the cup that we're going to be fighting for. And I really want to win this one. We want to win everything we can this season, and we're in a great position to win all 4 cups we're in. Here's the Southend United team then. It's our strongest team as far as I'm aware, really. Strongberg and do up top, Jalocca, Oliveira and Headland there. Kamazak, Buwa, Lazo, Makukas, Drocko. Strong defence with the beastie Squiddo in goal. And hopefully that'll be enough for us to lift this cup. Here's a look at the Chelsea lineup, which will be strong as well. They've got Peter Cech in goal, Azpilicueta, Callas, Felipe and Luis are the defensive unit. Matic, Ramirez, Willian, Hazard, Atsu midfield. They have Benzema up top. It's a very strong team. We're going to have to play well to get anything from this game. But we know we've got Strongberg and Do up top. We can win anything. Here's Dorgan Hazard with the ball at his feet. Well played. Gets into the box. Strucker comes across and neutralises the danger. Then has a little squabble. We get the ball away, up to Strongberg. Find and do we? We have. Does well. Looking for Strongberg with the ball through. Found him. This will be a great start if he can put this one away. Strikes it hard and Cech saves really well. Wasn't the best of strikes. Didn't put it in the corner. Oh, Headland tries to get a tackle in but doesn't quite make it. Here's Matic on the edge of the box. Finds Atsu. And his ball is fed out nicely. Here's Felipe Luis. Gets his cross in. Looks like a dangerous one. His Squiddo came but doesn't collect. This is a real chance to take their strike. They got a 1-goal lead. How frustrating is that? We had the chance to clear it with the head and we just flicked it to the back post. Hazard collects. And it's a simple finish for him really. He couldn't really miss. It wasn't the best of balls in. His Squiddo started to come and then went back home. And I think it's Lazo who's flicked the header onto the back post. And he's left us short. And it's a nice finish too. With the ball at his feet, feeds it down the line to Willian, gets it back again, cuts inside, it's magical play from the right back. Headland comes across. Can we get rid of the ball? Apparently not. It's with Willian now. Oh, this is a chance. Oh, and somehow we've got away with one there. Nicely played from Stromberg. Finds and do. Beats Felipe Luis. He's up against Callas now. Callas got good pace and good strength, gets rid of the ball as well. Oh, get there Jalocca. Got a chance. Left footed strike, that's terrible defending from Chelsea. We get one back and we don't care how we get a goal. Lovely little finish as well, just to lift it over the goal. His outstretched leg. And it's 1-1 here. We're back in. Let's have a look at this again. It was a really poor pass out and Jocka does well to read it. I thought he'd messed it up with a few too many touches, but he just lifts it over Cech's leg. And it's a really lovely finish. Come on boys. Stromberg looks inside, finds Headland. Not really got anywhere to go. Looks inside for Jalocca. Does well. Twists and turns on his right foot. Takes his strike away. Hits the post. He's so unlucky there. The ball could have gone in anyway. But it hasn't here. And they can clear it away. And Makukas is up really well. Finds Stromberg. And here's Headland on his left peg. Goes for the curling strike. Straight down the hands of Cech. Easy peasy. Should be doing better. Here they come again, it's Atsu, lovely ball forward. This time Hazard gets his strike all wrong and he's put it out for a goal kick. Should be doing better, but he's got it horribly wrong. Chelsea fans are gutted. And it's back with Willian now. Cuts inside, does a really good job. This is a chance for Matic. Ranging forward, no one near him. Benzema gets his strike away, he's put it in. It's 2-1 again. Chelsea causing us lots of problems so far in this game. Just before half time, they take the lead once again. And you can't leave Benzema on the edge of the box with that much space. Too much space, turns on it, and it's a lovely strike right into the bottom corner. And his Quiddo's got no chance of getting across to it to cut it out. Wraps his foot around it lovely. Nicks off the post. Great finish. The referee blows for half time. We're losing. We haven't played very well at all. We need to turn it around in the second half. This is a big game, and I think the nerves are getting to the lads. The Chelsea fans are singing, and let's see if we can shut them up in the second half. Matic feeds the ball into Benzema on the edge of the box again. Good play here. Atsu all the way out to Willian. He's drifted inside now. It's dangerous. Ball comes out to Matic. He could spread the play here. He has done. Finds Felipe Luis. He's trying to get his cross in. He's going to get another chance here. Can Headland win this header? He has. It's a good one. And let's try and get the counter-attack on. And Stromberg can get around his man here, but he's got more to get round if he wants to get towards the goal. He's around him. He needs to finish it and score. And he's missed the target completely. That's the first time I've seen him miss a target completely like that. But it comes in the final. Of course. It's going to be one of those days. Gets it horribly wrong here. Miles wide. Forward for Ndu. He's got a chance here on his left peg. Runs too far. Runs straight into the defence. But it's back to Headland. Passes to Kamazek. It's behind him. He's got his shot away and he's got it back to 2-2. Come on, boys. We've got a chance here still. Kamazek was way up the pitch there. I wasn't expecting to find him. But when the ball dropped to Headland, this is composed football. Calm pass. And Czech gets a touch on it. Or was it the defender behind him? No, it was Czech. And he should have done better, but it's alright. We're back at 2-2 and we don't care. Ball comes in from Luis. We need to win this header if we can. We have. It's only up to Ndu though, and he just stands there like a statue. The ball comes forward. This is a chance. I'm in trouble. I need midfielder to get involved. I've got one here. It's Headland. Steps in on Fabregas. Does a really good job. Let's go, go, go. Ndu's got a chance here with the ball through. Needs to be further ahead of him. He's got it on his left foot. Takes a strike. He scored. We've got taken the lead for the first time in the game. Only 15 minutes to hang on here. See if we can do it. Lovely finish from Ndu. The ball wasn't the best. He hasn't been on the best form. But when it matters, you can always count on George Ndu. The fans are loving it. It's ecstatic times for the club. And let's see if we can go on and win this FA Cup here. Really composed finish from Ndu. And that's what we love about him. He can do that. Doesn't matter what pressure's on him. He's always going to finish. Ball over the top once again. Makukis was up, but doesn't get enough on it. No one's around. Oh, Fabregas is going to get an equaliser here. Oh, he's got it horribly wrong. What on earth was that, my son? One of the best players in the world, with the worst strike in the world. Here's Callas. They've got a few players forward now. Oh, Makukis cuts out the danger. Does really well. Ball over the top, looking for George Ndu. Could be a good one if he can get his foot down. Here he goes. He looks to flick it in for Stromberg, finds him on the volley. Oh, he's put it just over. What an amazing goal that would have been. What an absolute effort. On the volley, and Czech's got no idea what's going on. And if it had dipped just a touch more, would have been a fantastic finish. Now they get the ball into the back post. Oh, it's a dangerous ball in. Where is everyone? Flinders comes in to help out, does a really good job. Slows down the attack. Callas come forward. Ball to the edge for Azpilicueta. To get the strike away. Oh, and it's a side netting that he's hit. I thought it was in the back of the net for a second. And wow, Cesc Fabregas misses the target again. It's Quiddo with the big kick out looking for Stromberg. He's flicked onto Jaloka, does a really good job of that. Look forward for George Ndu here. Onto his left foot, goes for a curling finish. And it's a good save from Peter Cech. And Azpilicueta clears it up the pitch. Oh, Kamazek's up with a beastly header. Oh, Ndu working hard for the team. He doesn't need to anymore. The referee's blown his whistle. The fans go crazy. That's it. We've won the FA Cup as well. To add to the collection, fantastic. Chelsea played really well. We came from behind twice and then took the lead. We held on. They had a couple of chances with Cesc at the end there. They should have scored at least one of them. But we don't care. We're lifting another cup. And this team is unbelievable right now. Got to feel sorry for the Chelsea boys. They played their best. They played their hardest. But it wasn't enough. And the boys now celebrating with the fans. Fantastic effort from all of them. Here they come to collect the next trophy. And let's see if they can do the same with the Champions League. Fantastic stuff. It's going to be another tricky game that. But hey, let's get to that when we get to it. Great group of players we've got here. Simon invincible at the moment. Makukis, the captain, steps up to lift the cup. And then more great scenes and celebrations for these players. They must be getting used to it by now. Let's hope they don't get too bored of it with the biggest game of the season coming up. Okay, news that James Redenton wants out, so let's go and have a closer look at him. I'm pretty sure he's not good enough to get into the team, so we might have to let him go. Let's have a look through everyone. We've got Miguel, he's looking good. 78 to 94, can't wait for that. Kakawa, we know about, we'll leave him there until he starts moaning. James Redenton isn't good enough. I've not got enough space in the squad really, so he's going to have to go. Hamed, looking like another good player from Sweden. Vasquez, we know about, 89 to 94, that's unbelievable stuff. Can't wait for him to come through. Agafedi as well, 87 to 93, fantastic. Look at those stats, should be a good player. Shane Doyle again, another good player. Some amazing stats in there, not the best physicals, but that's okay. And Tim Mowatt's been there for a long time, we'll leave him there for longer. Physical stats aren't really good enough to get into the first team. Okay, final game in the Premier League is against Manchester City. We're going to sim this game since we're already top of the league and aren't touchable. We put out a weakened side to save players from injuries, hopefully, and have everybody fit for the Champions League final coming up. Let's see how we get on against Man City. We get thrashed 4-0, that's fine. Costa scores 2, Cavani and Fernandinho scoring 1. We don't mind. Bit of a sour note to finish the season on, but we don't mind that as long as we win the next game, and we'll never remember any results like that. Okay, last game then of the season. European match against Juventus. Here are your kits for the game. Here we go then, biggest game in the club's history. It's only been a short history so far, but let's see how we get on against Juventus. Don't know how many players they've got still. Obviously going to be a good team to reach the finals. They came through against Borussia Dortmund, beating them 4-2 over 2 legs, so they did well to get through. Played some big teams. They beat Real Madrid as well in the quarters, so they've done well. And hopefully it's going to be us at the end of the game that's lifting this fantastic looking cup. And let's see how we get on here. Nigel could have a nice strong game. He's not been brilliant on form recently. I know he's been looking to try and get away from the club in recent history as well, so hopefully he puts in a good performance up against Paul Pogba in the midfield there. It's going to be difficult against him. Here's the Southend United lineup then. We know that's going to be a strong one for us. The strongest team we've got, Strongberg and Zoo up top, Jaloko, Oliver and Headland, Buon, Kamozik, Drocco, Makukis and Lazo in defence, and his Quiddo in goal. It's the best we've got. It's a pretty strong team. It's done a lot for us so far. And let's see if they can lift this cup. The Juventus team is as it is here. So Tevez and Villibala up top. Pogba, Marcino, Berardi, Asamoah in midfield. And they've got 3 at the back, which could be good for us, playing against 3 defenders. We've got a chance. I mean, Chiellini is an absolute beast of a defender. But let's see if we can get through him. And Doan Strongberg should be able to beat him, you would think. Here is the beautiful man that is Tevez. There's Chiellini. Strong defender. But hopefully we can get around him with some quick pace. And Sirigu, the goalkeeper. Good team to beat. And Strongberg from the centre kick already. Bearing down. Right foot strike. And he's missed the target again. Hopefully he's going to get his form and finishing back. That's a couple of times in the recent games that he's missed the target with chances he should have scored from. Now he's got down the line past Bua with ease. Comes inside. It's a really good play. We get the strike away as Quiddo does well. And they get another strike away and he's missed the target. Berardi with a great chance to take the lead for Juve. Gone for the outside of his left foot and he shouldn't have done really. Headland flicks the ball inside nicely to Oliveira. Finds Strongberg. Here's Jalocka. Gets round 1. He's in round 2. Takes his right foot strike. He's missed the target again. What a chance that was. Fantastic footwork to find himself the space. And I didn't think he was going to miss from there. And he's really caught hold of it. And he must have just cut across it. Asmo with the ball down the lines. And not a bad one at all. Get the ball into the box. Ah, Drocca does well. Should have been the goalie's ball, but he hasn't come out for it. Tevez slides the ball across, finds oh, slid in, this is dangerous. I don't want to slide in, and Lazo, what a beast. Can we get this ball away now? We haven't, and they take the strike and they've missed the target again. Ball forward for Carlos Tevez here. Dangerous play. Need to get this ball off him if we can. He's twisting and turning. He's really done a good job there. Ball to the edge of the box, finds Vilibala. He gets his strike away and he's put it over there. Wasteful. Luckily for us, Juventus having a few chances in this first half. And they're going to put one of these away eventually, you'd think. Really gets hold of it. Oh, this is earlier on and it's Quiddo with a good save. Undo slides it forward. 1-2 with the defender if he can get to this. He's done well. He has done. Into the box. Goes to flick to the back post. Jalocco was coming in but he didn't get there. Well defended. Oliveira steps in, does a really good job. Undu's got a long way to go if he wants to get around the defence here, but he's taking the ball around the long way. Doesn't mind. Defender comes in really well, but he's managed to get free. And now he's been fouled. Ref, surely I've been fouled twice. Tevez does a good job of switching this one out. Oh, Jalocco, take the ball, mate. Oliveira does get a tackle in here. Strumberg's making a good run if we can find him. He should have the pace to get away just before half time to finish. He's finished this one, is he? Yes, he has. I thought he was going wide for a second. But he's taken the lead here in the Champions League final. Let's get excited, boys. This is good stuff. Just before half time as well, just when we need a score. And Juventus are losing here. Can they do anything about it? They've had chances to score. They'll get more. Let's hope we can hold on here. Lovely bit of football. Undo with a good first time ball. Too much pace for the defence and too much skill to finish for the goalkeeper. All day long. Oh, we've just sold ourselves big time here. We need to get across. Defend this one well. Nice little back heel. Oh, Kamazek does a really good job. And now we will run. And the referee blows for half time. We take a lead in with us. Fantastic stuff. We've looked dangerous, but not as dangerous as them. They've had some really clear-cut chances and wasted them. And I'm hoping we can hold on. Jalocco with a curling effort. Oh my god, he's pinged it in. The defender was backing off him. Backing and backing off. And I thought, let's just have a little go at curling it around him. Must have blindsided the goalkeeper. And he's just popped it in the net. I can't believe it. What a beautiful, beautiful goal this is. Chucks it onto his right foot. And he really does connect with it beautifully. Not one of these curly ones. It's quite a direct, powerful kick. And it's right in the side netting. Oh, it's inch perfect. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, and he's got round the back of us, gets his ball in, it's deflected. Oh, it's dangerous. Tevez wins the header. Oh, Paul Pogba comes in, and oh my god, it's Asamoah. Not if it might have been Pogba, it might have been a goal. Asamoah smashes it wide. Oh, it's well played by Pogba. It's done well. Drifts inside. Gonna get a strike away. Oh, he's hit the post. Unlucky for Juventus. That's just not fair, is it? Serves him right for having such a ridiculous haircut, I suppose. Oh, Dude's got around his man here. Looks inside for Strumberg. He finds him. Strumberg heads it into the back of net. It's 3-0. Great play from George Ndu. He could have taken the shot on himself with his weaker right foot, but the better option was to clip it into the box. And Strumberg was strong against the defender, and it's a great header. Really nice goal. It's Morata coming down the wing. Looking dangerous, cuts inside, gets a ball into the box, Boer's under it, and he doesn't win his header, and it's gone over for a goal kick. That's fine. Oh, it's a lovely ball inside, cuts the defence in too. Ndu goes to strike, comes out, finish it. He has finished it. Has he given the goal? Yes, he has. It's 4-0. Stromberg gets a hat-trick. Unbelievable. It's a scrappy, scrappy goal. But my word, he's done really well. What a great lad. It bundles around and Ndu takes a strike with his right foot. Good save initially, but Strumberg's so powerful and his desire to get there is so great. Nothing anyone could do to stop him. Oh, it's a good ball through to get the strike away with Tevez, but the defence on him was strong and he couldn't get a clean strike on the ball. It was Jocko who gets there, puts him off. Really good defending. Forward, looking for Tevez. Ball to back post is a really good one, and they've got a goal. It's 4-1 now. Juventus coming back in the 90th minute with a consolation goal, really. Lovely bit of play from Tevez. Deep cross, and they do get a goal eventually. And looking for an instant reply. Has to take it left footed, didn't have much stamina left. Gets himself a corner. Chilocca looking out to the edge of the box. Doesn't find anyone in particular, and Tevez does something peculiar. The final whistle's blown. We've won. It's 4-1. Unbelievable stuff. We got the Champions League in our first try. I couldn't believe it. And hey, what a great team we've built here. Unbelievable. The fans are loving it. Some great players in there. And they've not even reached their peaks yet. There's a lot to come from them, you would think. And the fans are cheering on the best team in Europe. It is Southend United now. Oh my word. It's crazy scenes. Such a long route to get here. Lots of hard work. Lots of money spent. But hey, we are untouchable. Makukis lifting the Champions League. What a great achievement for such a small club to start with. Unbelievable stuff, Jeff. Okay, let's go and do an end of season squad report for you guys. See how the players have got on. Isquido is still a 74. Kamazek's a 69. Drocko's a 76 plus 3. Makukis is a 77 plus 3. Laz is a 78 plus 3. Buell's a 70 plus 2. Headland's a 79 plus 3. Oliveira's a 76 plus 2. Chalocca 81 plus 2. Ndu's an 81 plus 3. Stromberg is 79. Mellor's a 70 plus 1. Gattari 66, Ivanov 63, Cabrat 75 plus 3, Alonso's an 82 plus 3, Mazarani's a 73 plus 3, Morzi's a 72 plus 1, Rubasco 70, Flinders 70 plus 2, Rodriguez is 73 plus 3, Hyunyu is a 71 plus 1, Katarino 74 plus 3, Thompson is a 71 plus 2, Oluhu's a 77 plus 2, Thurtle 67, Mullins is a 73, Redenton is a 53 plus 4, Jimenez is a 58 plus 1, Ollie Hall's a 68, Vilna's a 72 plus 3, Kakawa is a 69, Brown is a 59 plus 3, Mendoza is a 74 plus 3, Keller 61 plus 3, Guerrero is a 73 plus 3, Atkins is a 67 plus 3, Markle 72, Velhurst is a 74 plus 3, Connor Hurd is a 56 plus 2, Cringy 74, and that concludes the squad report. Here is the top scorers list in the Premier League then, and Ndu gets 31 goals for the season, fantastic effort from him, and then Stromberg, who came in January, gets 14 goals, so he's done a pretty good job for himself as well. Anyone else down there? I wouldn't have thought so. In the Community Shield, Ndu gets 3 goals, obviously top scorer there. And in the FA Cup, it's Benzema who sadly gets top goal scorer, not George Ndu, but that's fine. And Stromberg comes down in 4th there, with 4 goals, sorry. In Capital One, it was Mellor who got 8 goals. Fantastic effort from him. Does a really good job. Oluhu and Ndu down there as well, getting a few goals each. In Copa Europe, it was Suarez and Willian who shared the spoils there. And Champions Cup, it was George Ndu with 12. Fantastic for him. Stromberg got 8. Did a really good job. Anyone else in there for us? Yeah, Oluhu with 5. And Jalocca there with 4, scoring in the final. Good lad. And I think that's all we need to see, yep. And assists in the Barclays Premier League, Jalocca and Oluhu, they're doing well. 13 for Jalocca, Oluhu with 11. George Ndu does well with 10. Anyone else in here? I don't see anyone else. Nope. Clean sheets, how do we do here? Don't tend to do too well with clean sheets. We're in 11th place there, not the best performance. But hey, it doesn't matter when you're top of the league. Yellow cards we don't really care about, red cards we don't care about. Excellent stuff. And here's a look at the Barclays Premier League then. We finish with 23 wins, 6 losses, quite a few losses, but we didn't draw very many games, which was good. Goal difference of 40 is pretty high, and it was only a 6-point lead at the end of the season. But it doesn't matter as long as you finish at the top, I guess. And the teams that are sadly relegated, West Brom, Leeds and West Ham, that's a shame for them. But they did lose by quite a distance there. It's 13 points from safety. So yeah, probably a deserved relegation. And Community Shield was won by Southend United. FA Cup was won by Southend United. Capital One Cup was won by Southend United. Copa Europe was won by Chelsea. They won 4-0 against AC Milan. And the Champions League then was won by Southend United. So we have won Manager of the Season award. Fantastic for us as an individual, but as a team we were fantastic. We won everything. All cups won. And we're just invincible at the moment, and let's see if we can continue that into next season. I'm thinking I'm going to have to up the difficulty to veteran just to see how we get on with that. World class doesn't seem to be world class enough. Okay then guys, we're going to end this episode here, loading up the next season now. Going to be interesting to see how we get on next season with a bit more difficulty. I'm thinking will probably be a good idea. It seems a bit too easy for us at the moment. We'll see how we get on. We just won Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup and the Capital One Cup and the Community Shield. So we're pretty bloody good at the moment. And yeah, with a bit more difficulty, it might be a bit more of a challenge, a bit more of a contest. So we shall see how that goes. Hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed us winning the Champions League, and stay tuned for next season. For now, drift out.